Kia ora, aloha, welcome everyone to April's reading with Chris. Guys, for this month we are going to change it all around again because I love working in the realm of change, because ideally or philosophically or in reality that is exactly what most of us are experiencing all the time, every day, and we're becoming very aware of the change in our lives. This month for April we're going to be working with all these beautiful oracle cards that you see in front of me, and we will use them as the tarot scope, if you like, so it's going to be an oral scope for the month. Now the reason I decided to do this for April is we're very, very close to the energies of the Easter period, and I've talked a little bit before about the effects of Christmas and Easter on the planet. Now of course that is from my Western perspective, if you like. I am also aware of the other vast or large religions on the planet that have great compassionate energies that are also passed across the planet during their times of particular celebration. But because I perhaps connect a little bit more with the energies of the Christed white light, that is the reference I'm referring to for the readings. Now, we talk about this sort of at these particular two times of Christmas and Easter. There is an increased energetic plane around the planet, and it can be tapped into by all of us at a much easier frequency. And it's this gift of light and love that pervades the energies and allows us to interconnect with it a little bit more at these particular times, because the ascended masters come down. There's a portal of opening that's easier for us to access. Now there are many of ascended masters that have been either here on earth throughout an earth lifetime, or who are vibrational energies that we can pick up on. These are the people, or the energies rather, that you should be able to tune into at these particular times of the year. And if you have any needs or any worries or fears or any projects that you want help with, this is the time to really align with these energies and utilize them for the best. Now the whole planet can benefit by these pivotal points in time, these paradoxes of energy that we can't see or feel but we know exist. Some of these seven masters, I'll give you some examples of names of them. Of course we know a couple fairly well. There's Jesus, there's Buddha. Then there are the angelic realms such as Gabriel, Michael, Uriel, Raphael. Then we have other ascended masters such as Mary Magdalene. We have John the Baptist. We have Shiva. We have Ra. We have Portia, Pele. We have Osiris. We have Michael, who's a very favourite one, of course. Lakshmi, Lady Nada, Jophiel, Isis, Helios, Faith, Fortuna, Confucius, and the list goes on and on. So right around this time there are so many beautiful energies that you can really engage with to help raise your vibration. So consequently our readings are going to be as follows. So welcome to your April reading with me. Sit back, relax, and pick up some of these beautiful vibes that are coming your way. Welcome, Taurians, to your April reading with me. So you've seen the format that we're running through. Your card is going to be the fifth card down from each deck. I'll do a little bit of quick shuffling and then move into the reading for you. The last card is going to be the overall energy of the month. This is your goddess card. Undying love, Isolde. It's a nice way to start the month, isn't it, guys? Your next card, let's see what comes for that. 1, 2. Third eye chakra. Your next card. Release and surrender. That's really beautiful, that colour tone energy coming in with these two crystals. Absolutely beautiful colour match. Your next card. Michael, enchantment. You've got more of this beautiful mauvey purpley ray right next to this other pink purple ray. So you've got a lot of purple coming in because the third eye is also the purple ray. And your last card, that's such a pretty pattern that you've got there, guys. It's very ethereal feeling, like very much up in the the higher vibrational energies and the sort of the spirit energies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gut instincts. Now we've just had that one out before, so I will pop them down there. And so Taurians, we have some beautiful, as I say, very spiritual feeling energy, which is you guys are an earth sign, so often you have a more grounded feeling of perspective around you. This type of energy here, the sort of earthy tones, the lower end chakras as well, and that has come up for you as an overall energy, and we'll talk about that card as we get towards the end. But I'm definitely picking up, these ones just jump out at me, this purple and or mauve, soft mauve, and there's a lot of that in here as well, and even through here. So it's a very spiritual energy, I think, for the month for you guys in March. So you may have periods where you get this clairvoyance yourself or psychic intuition, and that's what gut instincts are actually all about. You may have dreamscapes or dream times where you connect as well. You may get a lot of synchronistic energy or movement through the month as well. Did I say March? I meant to say April, because I'm doing this course in March. Anyhow, let's approach your first card, Isolt, Undying Love. The love you have shared is eternal regardless of the situation. So some of you may have experienced very deep heart connections. Now sometimes this doesn't just have to be talking in the romantic sense. This can be friends or family members that you have experienced really deep connection with. And what they're saying is it is undying love. And love never ends. It is the eternal energy. It's the energy of what creates us. It is the universe, and we are part of that. Even though we are a minute speck in time and space, we are part of the connection of love. So if any of you have felt this real amour, deep love and bonding sensation, know that it's very real. It may have passed out of your current life, and it may not be around you right now for whatever reason. Whether the person, such as an elder grandparent or someone else, has passed along, or whether it's a relationship that has for some reason decided to ebb away for now. The feelings that you had of genuine connection were real. And as I said, they never go. The bonds, the ties, the etheric cord that connects that is always there. So pull on the feelings that you had at that time and embrace it, and learn to expand it again. Expand it back in your life, and know that new love can also be coming. For any of you in a very special love relationship, like a soulmate, or even possibly some of you twin flame type energy around, this might also be a message for you from that perspective. we come sort of here, we're moving through the month as a general perspective of the reading, but it's not set and fixed. So the cards will intermerge and, you know, be around sometimes at the beginning of the month or in the middle or at the end. We have no fixed agenda here. The third eye chakra, it is safe for you to see the energy of love in all its forms. Wow, I hadn't even read that when I was talking about what I've just mentioned, such as angels, auras and visions. Okay, that is a very special thing given what we were just explaining and talking about. There is definitely for some of you, which is what I mentioned in my preamble about the connection of at this time on the globe, the whole Easter type energy, the portals open, and so we can connect so much more easily with spirit energies. I think some of you have got messages in this reading from people who have passed over, who were very, very dear to you. So they are around and they're just wanting to know that there is this undying love and energy of love in all its forms. And I think some of you will get dreams and connections and synchronicities with people who have passed over. So when you do, say hello to them and really embrace the connection that you have and the love that they still share, because as I said, it is very, very eternal. The third eye chakra we also talk about through the purple ray or the mauve ray is very much about the all-seeing eye, and it's knowing about your own intuition, which comes in back down here. So it's about you connecting very much with yourself and listening to yourself for the month, trusting the ideas you've got and the way you want to move forward. So it's about you may see angels or visions or auras, and you may get messages through the third eye, and you may awaken it more this month with the magical energies that are kind of around the planet, especially in March, but also moving into April. So that's a beautiful energy to think about, and your reading is really high end. It's like buzzing in the room. It's like, release and surrender. We shower you with blessings of our radiant love. Open your arms and release the challenges that you've held tightly gripped within your hands. Open your hands, arms and heart to our love and assistance. You know, your first 3 cards have had the word love in them, every single one. So embrace that magical energy. It's what we came here for. It's what we all want to experience, whether it's self-love or partnership love or love of the planet or love of life or anything. But you have love this month. So feel it at every available level. Don't limit yourself to one dynamic or paradigm of love. Open that box because it's sitting there for you, and just like this, just go and like explode love out. Let it be the energy of the month for you. Love everybody and love everything. If you have had any fears or worries, again, you can connect with spirit people in the past or through the angelic realm to help resolve answers as well as yourself. So know that situations, if you open to them and you release any negativity, when you release that, you have made room for love. Exactly. And Michael here, sitting next door, still infusing this beautiful mauve, purple, third eye energy. He is saying there is enchantment in the air. And enchantment to me is a little bit like the unicorn. It's almost the energy of the child. You know, when you're back as a child and it's Christmas Eve and you're waiting for the presents and the excitement and the fun and the joy of the festive season, and listening to the sort of happiness around and your dreams and your inspirations. That's what enchantment is. Don't be afraid to dream. Open the box again. Open the box of dreams and dig in there and pull deep on it. And this is a time when, if you want to try hard enough for something you really want to achieve, it's almost like there's a portal open for that. So we come here to this last card and we see gut instincts. Now, this is your solar plexus chakra, sort of through this area of the body down here, and it's about strengthening that area. You can do that with wearing these type of colours, the yellows and the oranges, and eating those types of foods as well. When we have a low strength capacity, both physically, emotionally and spiritually, we are very open to negativity and negative energies. So we can be caught up in gossip and fear, anxiety, jealousy, envy. Any of those type of energies can pull on us and drag us down even lower. But we see the strength and the power of this mighty lion, and we realize that by re-strengthening that area or that chakra, or clearing it with a chakra balance, you regain some of your strength at every single part and paradigm of your existence and being. And when you have your own strength, you are then also able to strengthen others, whether they be your dearest loved ones, your friends, your co-workers, or just people you meet in the street. So I will read for you from this book, the number 19. This is intuition, knowing, sensing and trust. Our gut instincts are our soul's way of communicating and guiding us on the path of life. While our minds produce thoughts and rational interpretation of our experience, our instincts connect to a more sensitive, intuitive wisdom that often communicates through physical sensations in our bodies. This quiet nudge is our inner knowing, our connection with the universe. It is always there if we stop to sense it. But do we follow its wisdom? This card is a call to trust the inner feeling of your own gut instincts, the part of you that may not always seem logical or rational, but nudges you with whispered guidance of what is right and true. Bring awareness to your feelings and physical sensations. Notice what happens when you act on your feelings and when you go against them. It is time to value the knowing wisdom of your gut instincts more in your daily life. To pause for a moment before making purely mental decisions and check in with the quiet inner voice of your body. The more you tune into this aspect of your being, the more clearly it will speak to you, and the more powerfully you will know how to respond. Practice this in simple ways as you travel through your day, allowing yourself to follow your instincts as you journey. Turn left when you feel it, even if you normally turn right. Go for a walk when the path calls, even if you don't think you have time to do so. You may not know at the time why, but by learning to trust these inner promptings, you will notice that life begins to flow more smoothly, and you naturally find yourself in the right place at the right time, doing the right thing a lot more often. Trust your intuition and have the guts to act on it. That little coughing is my little dog in the background. She's come into the room to join me, and she's rather elderly, and sometimes she makes a few little noises, but she's happy to be in the room just listening to the words herself, so I'm sure she picks up on it all. She's actually 16.5 years old, and she looks remarkably much younger. So there you are, guys. You have a wonderful April ahead, and much aroha. Ka kite anoa. Namaste.